This is the show that goes behind the scenes of your favorite TV shows. Why were they so popular? Why did their ratings decline? What happened to some of your favorite TV characters or TV personalities? Only one truth prevails as Coley Dixon, Matthew Mayfield, and Steven Cesar dig deep to give you all the answers. This is Two Tales. Tonight, on the first ever edition of Two Tales, we look back on the talent show that was American Idol. How did it get its start, and why did American Phenomenon start strong, then go down in atom bomb smoke? The main question everyone's wondering is, how did American Idol last for 15 long seasons? We'll find out the answer to that question and a whole lot more, including why Ellen DeGeneres, as we talk about
American Idol.
Hey, that's my line.
Kelly Clarkson, Ruben Studdard, Fantasia Barrino, Carrie Underwood, Taylor Hicks, Jordan Sparks, David Cook, Chris Allen, Lee DeWine, Scotty McCrae, Philip Phillips, Candace Glover, Caleb Johnson, Nick Fradiani, Trent Harmon,
It all begins with a little show called Pop Idol that began its run on October 6, 2001. Hosted by UK sensations Anand Dek and broadcasted by ITV, Pop Idol was on the same mission as we were, on the search for the next biggest superstar. The crazy thing is, they could be up in your local bar, restaurant, office space, or even singing in the shower. Just like in our version of the show, you go audition in front of a panel full of judges.
Judges, any comments for Jessica?
Jessica, I want to congratulate you because that is a brilliant way to start a brilliant show. I thought you look good, your voice is good. It cannot get harder than live TV, live vocals, but that was cracking. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Really well done.
Thank you.
Well done. I was watching the monitor like, the people at home, and the camera absolutely loves you. You really look sensational tonight. Well done.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
What can I say to my fan club? Fantastic. Well done.
Thank you.
The stakes have changed now, Jessica. We're now having to decide one of you's the #1 idol, pop idol of the country. You're a great girl, nice girl. That performance for me does not make you the nation's #1 pop idol.
Well, no, I do appreciate your comments. I really do, and you know what you're talking about.
It was great. Everyone
Hopefully,
here tonight is great.
Hopefully, the public will like me. So.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, judges. Jessica, come and have a seat with us, please.
They like you, you move on to the next round and even more difficult stages. Make sure they like you though, otherwise you may get this.
I think they're being very polite. I think the sensible thing would have been after Kimberly and Ruben is to stay in that room.
Oh!
This was the first time anyone tuned into this show by accident and saw that, which is somebody destroying an Elvis Presley song. They're not going to believe that this is the most talented group of kids in America. It was awful.
You were out of tune, you were boring, and it wasn't even good enough for a hotel lobby.
Oh, stop
it was boring, your voice sounded a bit whiny, you looked terrified. and it looks as if you've been shut up in your bedroom. I actually thought it was quite depressing, to be honest with you. After about 15 seconds, I was working out how much longer we've got to listen to this for.
It was just nothing. I actually said to Paula when the song finished, what the hell are you supposed to say constructively after a performance like that? If you walked into my record company and sung like that, I'd throw you out within 30 seconds.
I am the person who's going to sign the winner of this competition up. And if this is the front of the record sleeve, then God help American Idol.
If you win this competition, we will have failed.
Pop Idol had 2 seasons, of which one winner survived the YouTube trading circuit.
Time's up. The moment the nation has been waiting for. We have the results.
Well done, guys, both of you. You've both done tremendously well to get this far out of 10,000 people. The final 2 standing here. You've both performed brilliantly this evening. And it's been very, very, very close. One of you got 4.6 million votes. The other one of you got 4.1 million votes. A total of 8.7 million votes, which is a new British record. Thank you very much for voting. Whatever happens, it's going to go in the Guinness Book of Records. It's the biggest TV vote Britain's ever seen.
The winner of Pop Idol 2002 is Will!
Unfortunately, Pop Idol was thrown to the wayside by ITV when Simon Cowell announced the production of his own show, The X Factor, which I have to say is a copycat of Idol with a twist. Despite this, it would not stop Idol from being sold all around the world. Good thing ITV's licensed to the show right now, eh? Pop Idol ended its run on December 2003 and was produced by Towns Television and 19 Entertainment. With Pop Idol's book closed, another book turned novel began, American Idol. Produced by 19 Entertainment and Fremantle Media, North America, and airing on Fox, something that the network did right for a change. Bruce Gilligan, stay away. American Idol followed suit in Pop Idol's shoes. Only thing different is the trio of judges. Almost. You still got that mini Simon Cowell, but joining him will be Paula Abdul and Randy Jackson. And what would be the 3 legendary judges, not to mention the legendary catchphrase he makes.
Some little pitch problems. I mean, there were a couple little pitchy things in there for me, but there was a couple little pitch problems here and there, but the verses were very pitchy. Verses were really pitchy. A little rough for me. I mean, you couldn't quite find the pitch. A little pitch problems here and there, and it was a very pitchy and little pitch problems there, especially on that little high note there. Little pitch problems, and it just wasn't really, it was just kind of boring. Dog. Yo, dog.
Okay, enough of that. 121 contestants were selected out of around 10,000 who auditioned. Yikes! They got slimmed down to about 30 for the semis, and then the final 10 for the live shows. Jumping ahead, every competition was known for its major upsets. Don't believe me? Just take a look at what happened to Tamyra Gray.
Tamyra, you are eliminated this week.
people was highly upset that she was eliminated. However, this is American voting live.
In my mind, you are a superstar. I'm very disappointed for the first time. You know you're a superstar. You've made an unbelievable step. You're going to go farther beyond American Idol. It ain't about this anymore. It's about you. You're going all the way. I'll do everything I can to make sure you make it there.
I have to say, you may not be in shock, but I am in a total state of shock. It's like I'm seeing Muhammad Ali get knocked down for the first time. It's weird. It's weird to me. But as he got up, you're going to not only win this fight called show business, you're going to conquer it. And there are millions of people out here. They're going to be the first. They're going to be the first one in line for your world tour, and I'll be front and center. Celebrate tomorrow because it's the first day of the rest of your amazing career, and I promise you that.
Tamara, excuse me for one moment. I just want to address the other three. You have to understand, the three of you now, not one of you are safe in this competition. This proves it. Not one of you. Because you're now being judged on a totally different criteria. Okay, Tamara, I would say you've learnt, unfortunately, a very, very important lesson, that you are judged on your last song. You have to respect the public's opinion because it's a public vote. Do I think they've got it right? Absolutely no way. I said last night you are world class. You are world class, and I will just say, and all I will say, Tamara, watch this space.
Even when people thought it should have been Kelly Clarkson versus Tamira in the finals, instead, it was Kelly versus Justin in the finals. The result? See for yourself.
The winner of American Idol 2002 is Kelly Clarkson.
Yes, Kelly Clarkson, a former waitress, picked up the biggest tip with the title of being the first ever American Idol. She really had waited for a moment like this.
This is the single Kelly will be releasing on September 17th. Give it up for Kelly Clarkson with A Moment Like This.
Would you believe me? Would you agree? It's almost that feeling that we've met before. So tell me that you don't think I'm crazy when I tell you love has come here and now. A moment like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Some people search forever for that one special kiss. Oh, I can't believe it's happening to me. Woo. Like this. Sorry. Everything changes, but beauty remains. Something so tender I can't explain. Well, I may be dreaming, but till I awake, can we make this dream last forever? And I'll cherish all the love we share for a moment like this.
that ended the first ever season of American Idol, and only after one season said see ya to Brian Dunkelman, being he decided to quit the show afterwards. It was a solo hosting career for Seacrest from that point on, and it was on to the next one. American Idol was such a huge success in season 1, Fox decided to bring the show back for another season. Only this time, it aired in January of 2003, and the number of episodes increased. Not bad. The Fabulous Trio of judges returned for the second season, and Ryan came alone. Little did they know that controversy was about to happen this season. To start, Corey Clark was disqualified during the finals for having an undisclosed police record. However, later said he had an affair with Paula Abdul, which both reasons got him the boot off the show.
Corey sings great in the finals, but he's suddenly dumped when the show finds out he lied on his application by saying he had never been arrested.
I am guilty of not telling the producers of the show.
His ungraceful exit is also, he says, the end of a 3-month-long relationship with Paula Abdul. Except for a few brief phone calls, he says, they've had no contact since.
Wanna see how much more I can take? Be like, oh my.
Now, 2 years later, he's got a record deal and he's recording his first album. Finally, another chance to make it big.
Be like, oh my Lord, so really look like, so make it bounce, clap, jump, rhythm and shake.
So why go back now? Why raise allegations about coaching and a sexual affair now?
I need to set the record straight for myself. And, you know, unfortunately, I need to set the record straight for her, too, because she was a part of it.
Is this a publicity stunt for you?
No, this is me telling the truth. And it just so happens to be a very explosive truth.
Still, with his first record soon to be released, the connection seems obvious. And then 4 weeks ago on April 8th, news leaks that he sent a tell-all book proposal to publishers. That day, Corey says, he awakes to a message alert on his phone.
To replay this message, press 1.
Hi, it's Paula. Call me back. Listen, if the press is trying to talk to you, you say absolutely nothing. That's all you do.
He says it's Paula Abdul apparently reacting to the news leak.
People are crazy. I don't know I don't know it's regarding them, but something's going on. Okay? I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I got several calls from her that morning and from her assistant. They're trying to calm me down like I'm tripping, and I'm like, I'm not tripping. They're like, just Corey, just take it easy and take a deep breath, and you don't want to talk. And I'm like, I'm not the one hyperventilating here. You guys might want to help your girl out because she sounds a little upset. You know what I'm saying?
He says she tries several different tactics to silence him, pleading with him to not publish his memoirs, threatening to sue, and promising to help his singing career.
I'll hook you up with, you know, D'Angelo's people because they think you're talented, and I can't promise you anything's going to come out of it, you know, but you just got to promise me you're not going to talk to nobody.
Later that day, Paula Abdul is on the air as a substitute host for Entertainment Tonight. Corey Clark, meanwhile, is at this studio in Universal City where he spends the evening practicing some dance moves. At 11:03 p.m., as he's leaving through the back door, his cell phone rings. He says it's Paula Abdul.
She was like, well, you know, you're a talented kid and this and that. You know, I don't want you to get yourself in trouble. You need to focus on the positive. And I was like, how would I get myself in trouble? You know what I'm saying? She's like, by talking about me, talking about us.
Corey says for more than an hour, until after midnight, she repeatedly pleads with him not to publish his memoirs and to say nothing about her.
So I was like, I promise you, I will not spread any lies or any rumors about you. And I kind of left it at that, and then she was like, no, I don't want you to talk about me at all. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm saying I'm just, like, cleaning up my own pathway, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if that involves getting your dirt off my pathway, then I got to do that.
We sent Paula Abdul.
Now, there was a lot of people that's saying that didn't happen. Check out what Kelly Ripa said on Live with Regis and Kelly.
The one thing I noticed, though, in this expose is he's like, She did this for me, she did that for me, she gave me advice, she gave me a new hairstyle, clothes, a cell phone, a this, a that, which may all be very illegal. Okay, whatever. If she did all that nice stuff for you, why are you selling her out? Right. Yeah. What kind of a man are you? I mean, what? I yelled at my TV all night. And then Gretchen and I were on the phone with each other. She's like, girl, she's going down. And I'm like, I don't think she's going down because I don't think he's a gentleman. There, I said it.
Well, you think that she may be fired from the show? Is there something illegal that she did by,
I hope not.
by advising it? He's waving his head
Tell
again.
us
He
what,
will not
what?
stay out of this show.
She's
We
not
can't keep him
allowed
out.
to. They're not allowed to give. They're not allowed. That's like cheating, right?
Well, if what he says is true, the judges really shouldn't be having that kind of relationship.
But, but excuse me, Gelman, at that point, the judging was from the audience. Or the audience, the judges in this particular...
The judges have an influence on the audience. If you're a judge, you shouldn't be really...
But they influence the audience all the time. All the time.
That's
Simon
fine,
goes,
but
I
that's
think
not
you
what
are
they're
the
supposed to be
worst. And then they're like voted off. You know, that's influencing.
Judges shouldn't be whatever.
Grooming.
Well, like producers shouldn't be involved on camera here. He keeps coming on.
Stop talking to me.
But you know what I'm saying.
Like a spy. He's very shifty. Gelman is very shifty. He doesn't want to be pinned down to anything.
But you know what I'm saying, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. It's not like he's saying, well, I was trying to do American Idol and I was trying to sing my heart out and she made advances at me and I was like, no, Paula, no, Paula, no, Paula, no, Paula. I just want to sing and do my best.
Is that what he said,
he's
really?
like, give me the cell phone, give me the clothes, give me the haircut, give me the whatever, whoopee, whoopee, whatever went on behind the scenes. And then let me promote my album and my book by selling you out. I don't know. I just think it's bad.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I hope she comes out of it okay.
And I just have to add the word allegedly because Gelman says I have to say allegedly before I say anything.
As a matter of fact, when we come out from now, why don't we say, good morning, allegedly.
Today is allegedly Cinco de Mayo, but don't pin me down.
So what does Corey Clark do now? Well, he recently got out of trouble again, only this time involving his wife accusing him of assault, and he's an Uber driver. I let your minds marinate on that one. Meanwhile, two semi-finalists got disqualified as well. Jared Andrews for hiding an assault charge, and Frenchie Davis for having a model for a porn website.
And this has been a
Really
long
now?
process, and I'm
Come
so
on.
grateful to have made it this far. Mommy, guess what? I made it. I'm going to Hollywood. Yes!
In the end, it was between North Carolina native Clay Aiken versus Ruben Studdard for the title. Who won that battle? Check it out.
After 24 million votes, the winner of American Idol 2003 is Ruben Studdard. Congratulations, Rube! And let's hear it for Clay Aiken as well. Clay Aiken, everybody. One tight race to the finish. Congratulations to both of you guys.
soaring, I'm flying without wings. You're the place my life began, and I'm flying without wings, and that's the joy you bring. I'm flying without wings.
Rubin went on to sell a few albums and hasn't been heard from since.
What's up, bro? You remember we used to kill time with the remix to Ignition?
Absolutely, I remember that.
How
I
did we
tell
get into
everybody.
that?
I don't know how we got into it.
Who would have
but
thought you and I'd be doing that?
On stage every other day.
Wait, all right, so
I come up to you and I be like,
let's go.
You want to do it, Ryan?
Yeah, let's
And
do
you
it.
say, yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's
and I
listen.
say, it's the remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun.
Yeah, man. You still got it. What you sipping on?
Now popping in the stress navigator. We got food everywhere, as if the party was catered. We got
fellas to my left,
honeys to my right. We bring them both together. We can juke it all night. And after the show, it's the after party.
And after the party, it's the
hotel lobby. And round about there, we gotta clear the lobby.
And
take it to your room,
man.
All right.
Oh, there
All
it is. That's good enough.
That's good enough.